Aquaba.
Safe touch, smart choices, listen up, use your voices, get tested.
Hello, family. Welcome to the Actual Medical.
It up, speak up, that's how we stay free. Protecting you. Protecting me.
Do you know that more than 1 million curable STIs occur every day globally? And STIs, including HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, and hepatitis B, continue to cause millions of infections and deaths each year, not because there are no preventive and curative measures, but because of some decisions people like you and I make? Do you know that untreated STIs can lead to serious complications like infertility, mother-to-child transmission, chronic disease, and death? Well, join me in this video as we look at how personal choices can affect medical outcomes. My name is Stephen A. Ontelbaum, and this is your show, The Actual MediView Show.
Burning, itching, bleeding, fear, or nothing at all for a year. So if we
An estimated 40.8 million people were living with HIV at the end of 2024. In 2024, nearly 630,000 people died from HIV-related causes. Although HIV has no cure, early diagnosis and effective treatment make it a manageable chronic condition. This shows you how important it is to understand this topic. The story of Amma. Amma had come for a routine checkup, just a sore throat, she told herself. But when the nurse called her name, her heart sank. Your HIV test is positive, but listen carefully. With treatment, you can live a healthy life and prevent the virus from harming you or others. Yes, it is true that after hearing a diagnosis of a disease such as HIV, it is normal to be shocked, experience denial, or refuse to accept the diagnosis based on many factors. But if one remains at this stage without seeking to improve the narrative, then prognosis or treatment outcomes become affected. Amma heard the words of the nurse, but not the message. Fear filled her thoughts. What would her family think? What would her community say? So Amma decided not to go back for follow-up. She told no one. She chose silence. It is important to know that silence or refusal to seek treatment means putting yourself and everyone around you in danger, including your sexual partner. And in the case of Amma, that was exactly what happened. Months passed. At first, she felt normal, but HIV doesn't stay quiet forever. Without treatment, the virus multiplies and attacks the immune system relentlessly. Amma never told Kojo about her diagnosis. They continued to have unprotected intimacy, which meant that what Amma carried in silence was now passed to Kojo. Without antiretroviral treatment, HIV continued to advance. Opportunistic infections took hold. Amma's health declined steadily. Kojo tested positive too. Their baby, born later, was also HIV positive because no prevention measures were given during pregnancy. In the end, both an innocent sexual partner and a newborn baby had to pay for the silence and treatment refusal of Amma.
We turn now to our next case, looking at gonorrhea and what happened to a young man named Eric.
Of the curable STIs tracked by WHO, gonorrhea is one of the most common, with millions of new cases worldwide. Untreated gonorrhea can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease, PID, infertility, ectopic pregnancy, and chronic pain. Eric first noticed burning pain when he peed. He blamed stress, late nights, exams. But after a while, he realized this was something different. So he decided to go for checkup and received a shock news. The nurse said to him, "You have gonorrhea." She continued by explaining, "This antibiotic will cure it, but you must take every dose. Also, bring your partner for treatment too. Gonorrhea is curable, but only if treated properly." Just like Amma in our first case study, Eric took the antibiotic given to him once and stopped taking it till Nana, his girlfriend, began suffering intense pelvic pain. Tests showed pelvic inflammatory disease, a painful, scarring infection of her reproductive organs. Because Eric never completed his treatment and never informed Nana of his diagnosis, the infection silently caused damage that may be permanent. Lessons from the story. If Eric had completed his full course and involved his partner, the gonorrhea would likely have been cured. However, he remained untreated, hence the infection spread and caused pelvic inflammatory disease and potential fertility loss in Nana. You must know that whenever you are diagnosed of a disease and you do not take the prescribed drug, or you took it but not as directed, this can lead to drug resistance, makes proper and complete treatment even more critical. If Eric had completed his full course and involved his partner, the gonorrhea would likely have been cured. However, he remained untreated, hence the infection spread and caused pelvic inflammatory disease and potential fertility loss in Nana.
WHO estimates that there were about 8 million adults aged 15 through 49 living with syphilis in 2022.
Untreated maternal syphilis can result in adverse outcomes such as stillbirths, neonatal death, low birth weights, and congenital infection. Many people with syphilis are asymptomatic early on, allowing the disease to go unrecognized and worsen. This is the story of Mariam. She noticed a tiny sore, barely noticeable, on her lip. It didn't hurt, so she ignored it. Weeks later, it was gone, but the disease wasn't gone. This was just the beginning. Mariam went to the hospital for checkup and was told,
"You have neurosyphilis."
The condition was explained in full. However, she chose not to take the medication. Mariam's health deteriorates slowly. She started experiencing headaches, fatigue, and blurred vision. You need to know that syphilis, in its latent phase, hides within the body, slowly causing damage to the nervous system and heart. Her health continued to deteriorate with worsened headaches, fatigue, blurred vision, etc. By the time she went to the hospital again, the infection had reached her brain, causing neurological damage that may be irreversible. Also, because she never treated before and during pregnancy, her baby was born with congenital syphilis, a preventable tragedy. WHO estimates that 254 million people were living with chronic hepatitis B in 2022. Hepatitis B can cause severe liver disease, including cirrhosis and liver cancer, leading to deaths even when treatment and prevention, like vaccination, are available. In 2022, viral hepatitis led to around 1.3 million deaths worldwide. Let us look at the story of John. When he was first told that he has hepatitis B, he was shocked, he was confused, and he didn't know what to do. He, however, started treatment for a while and stopped, just as our previous cases. He thought this was one of those many simple diseases, but after the doctor explained the gravity of his conditions to him, he got to realize his fate, and because he did not go for medical checkup on time, the infection had already developed into liver cancer, a preventable disaster. Also, unfortunately for his girlfriend, she also got the infection from him because she was never vaccinated against the hepatitis B virus. Let's look at some public health messages and lessons from all the stories we have come across so far. Over 1 million curable STIs are acquired every day worldwide. STIs can cause infertility, adverse pregnancy outcomes, chronic disease, and death. HIV, STIs, and viral hepatitis together cause about 2.5 million deaths annually. Effective prevention, early diagnosis, and treatment tools already exist, yet many people don't access them. Make sure that safety is ensured before pleasure. Lastly, the most important take-home is to get yourself checked, know your status, and you can protect both yourself and those you love. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and comment. God bless you.
Smart choices, listen up, use your voices, get tested, treated, your health, you need it, wrap it up, speak up, that's how we stay free.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you.